everybody, it's Stasia again. Well, her voice and hands today. Um, I am back again for another reading, and this one is going to be about the full moon tomorrow. It's supposed to be some type of eclipse, but I don't want to go too deep into that. I just know that it's going to be positive, like in extreme transformations, because it's going to be in the sign of Scorpio. And what I got from that so far, just from my own shadow work last night, because Scorpio does represent shadow work, and I did a lot last night. Um, what's coming up for me personally is that the shadow is ready to release the old versions of self that deny yourself of the future you desire. So that's what I got from that. I got my obsidian. He's usually hanging from the ceiling or the window or something, but he wanted to show up today because while I was reading for myself last night, he wanted to show up. So yeah, he's here to protect us with some nice masculine energy. And here are my cards, oracle deck from the, angels and spirit, mermaid deck, and then my handmade card deck. To begin, I know that some people, like, it's a good thing, and this is a good bell, it's a good thing to ring a bell before you get started, but I also want to use another method of calling in spirit that I've been using recently, which is rubbing my jewelry together, because that's been doing a lot for me. So we're about to get into it, and I would like to open with some oof, calling our ancestors, spirit guides, and angels to come commune with us and get this message out. And then my own personal way that's been working for me. I made these 3 bracelets recently. I've been made this one. This one is rose quartz, and I forget the middle one. I'll have to look it up and put it in the description. But these are rose quartz and tiger's eyes. It's a little amethyst on this one. And these are obsidian rose quartz and tiger's eye. And it seems like they make the most beautiful healing chorus when I rub them together, like almost ASMR, like, ooh, if you don't like the sound, whoops, sorry. But yeah, that opens up the energy for me. That's what I've been doing. It's almost like a hand washing or a cleanse for your spirit, and it feels so good. So I did that to open up some energy as well, and I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready to start talking and communicating about what I am very knowledgeable at and what I can help others with. That makes me happy. And I saw under it, 333. We have best friends. I'm just ready to help the people who resonate with me heal through doing what I love to do. Squirting with Joy card. So let's get into it. Our question is, I'm making it a collective reading. So how I should word it, I believe, is collectively, what is being brought to the surface for us to heal from our shadows? Let's get into it. Okay, these things wanted to just do the thing. So, nothing is coincidence to me, so. Okay, it's making sense. Oh, it's not really in the camera, though. I just picked up this deck, and at the bottom was the Fool reversed and the Queen of Wands. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that in the camera, but I'm going to put 2 cards out to clarify what that means. 444. All right, so our first message we got with apology, no wrong forgotten at the bottom of the deck. And it's already giving that the apology is towards ourself and our higher spirit for not following our own calling. But we're going to go deeper. We got trust that voice, following your heart, internal navigation. We got that being clarified by the Fool reverse. So that together I'm seeing is trust your heart and follow it in the places that you have not been allowing yourself to be led, or, you know, with new beginnings that you have been postponing, that you know deep in your heart keeps speaking about, but you are, you know, ignoring. And, you know, this is also messages that's been coming up with the retrograde too. Like, you know, the shadow is really asking you to forgive yourself for not following your own callings and trusting who you are, basically, and starting on new things that your spirit would love to just leap and jump into. Because, you know, the Fool card, look at it upright. It's like, yay, I'm packing my bags and I'm doing that shit. You know, I don't give a fuck what else is going on. But, you know, reverse, it's like, you know, you're kind of pouring out your own cup. I know this isn't a card of cups, but, you know, in my Mermaid deck, it has like water and stuff. And it's just like, you know, I guess my own feelings don't matter. I guess my own journey doesn't matter. I guess I'm too scared. I will put fear above progress. So, and then we have be alone with the Queen of Wands. Be alone. You'll return eventually because all equals one is what the card says. And I always get that when I need to go on a solo journey about something. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, cut everybody off and like just keep to yourself. It's more that this is something that you and you alone can manifest. And then we have the card of manifestation, a card of manifestation because of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. So she is passionate, creative, fiery, ready to go after whatever she desires and deserves. She is just a force to be reckoned with, and also beautiful, and also just very respectful of her own energy. I'm trying to chill, but my own Queen of Wands just decided to bust out and do her own thing. My Leo daughter. Give me a hug, baby. Okay. All right, baby, you heard me. That's my Queen of Wands. She just be wanting love, you know. And then the Queen of Wands, she just wants love. She wants to follow her passion. She wants to follow her heart's desires. You see where she's, you know, where the lava is flowing from is coming from the area representing her heart chakra. Like, she is abundant in passion for the things that she loves. And together with Be Alone, it's like, this is a solo journey that will bring you ultimate fulfillment with your passions and your creative endeavors and things like that. So yeah, you're being, you know, our shadows are coming to the surface so that we can apologize for only going after things that maybe give us comfort or something. But, you know, because the Queen of Wands, she has no comfort zone. Her comfort zone is out there in the wild, you know. She's ready to just do and feel, and, you know, comfort is more of a earthy thing, earth sign thing. And this is, you know, that energy is not called for in this situation. So, I think this message spoke for itself. So, and, you know, I didn't even ask for it to come out. So but, you know, you don't ask the Queen of Wands. She just does. So that's the energy. Just do what the hell you feel like doing. Come out of a state of stagnancy and just be passionate about what you choose to be in this life. Okay, let's pull some more. Side note, I got ready for this reading by listening to Kodak Black, because I've been listening to him a little bit more lately because I found out I'm Haitian. Y'all gonna be sick of me because I'm okay. I'll calm down. But like, yeah, now that I know I'm Haitian, it's like, okay, makes a lot of sense. 1010, I know who the fuck I am. But yeah, I digress. Cards, let's talk about them shadows. And maybe that's something that came out of the shadow for me. Like, this explains why you're like this. Okay, the next messages we have coming out. Ooh. So it's seeming like once you do this, a lot of good energy is going to come out. So what I do with my deck is the bottom of the deck energy, I'll like teeter through and see what's sticking out and make it a, a sentence, a statement. So we have emotional endurance, Venus, and the mind, which is like, okay, I'll get into it as a full statement. Emotional endurance, heavy feelings don't last, is saying that you have to go through things. With Venus here too, you have to go through things, and it was 11:11 when I said that, and I keep sidetracking myself. It's okay. What this sentence, that this statement is saying, is that you sometimes have to go through things that are less than desirable, maybe losing friends, maybe ending relationships, maybe doing things alone for a while, in order to manifest what you actually desire to manifest, what you actually desire to relate to. We have physical pleasures in relating. How are you gonna, manifest the world that you desire? By continuously living in an energy that you don't see yourself being pleased by, that you're not pleased by. Venus is about what brings you pleasure and what you enjoy, what feels good, who feels good, And with the mind, we have all these mental things going on, and that's about like letting mental pressures get to you. So altogether, it's saying like, don't allow mental pressures to stop you from changing into who you want to be, because if you desire to manifest a certain reality for yourself, there are things that you're going to have to release. So don't let it get to you mentally. And this is like peeking out because it makes you happy and it's going to make you happy. So fulfillment doesn't come from the mind. It doesn't come from air. It comes from water and, sometimes fire. But in this situation, it comes from, you just letting out the truth of your heart. And there is no such thing as being in a situation you don't enjoy while also living in your truth. You're not following your heart if you don't enjoy your situation. And you have to endure some things sometimes to manifest those things that you desire. And that may take you doing things that may have you mentally drained or mentally questioning things all the time. But in truth, it is what you truly desire. So there is no question. There is no question. But I did all of that, and here we have friends heal, find sympathetic frequencies, and bond. Like I was saying about relating with the Venus card. Jupiter, expansion, fortune, optimism. While my daughter's in there laughing, she's like the perfect synchronicity. Like she's she's always like aligned with what I'm saying right now. That really goes on in our life all the time, and I think it's because we have like so much Pisces energy. Like I'm a Pisces moon and she's a Pisces moon, which is the two fish swimming in opposite directions. I'm getting off subject, but it's the two fish swimming in opposite directions. So like we'll be doing the same thing, but just in different areas of our life or something, or just different rooms in the house, or we'll just, it'll just be synchronicities all day. But okay. And then we have yes. I guess I'll pull clarifying cards because I just love doing that. But like I could just interpret it by this, but let's get some more information. Oh, lovely. This is still at the bottom of the deck. Miss Queen of Wands didn't want to go anywhere. She said she's the main event. She's the star of the show. Get with it or get lost, pussy. I'm sorry. Anyways, so we got friends heal, clarified by the Tower, and then find sympathetic frequencies and bond. So I'm seeing that as, by breaking down these old structures and foundations, you'll be able to find your tribe, the proper environment for you to manifest in, the proper environment for you to thrive in. But you have to end in, that's the Scorpio energy, the Tower card. You have to end some things. You have to break some structures. You have to let some things topple to the ground in order to find these healing sympathetic frequencies. And we have Jupiter, clarified by the Empress. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this. But Jupiter, like, expansion, luck, optimism, fortune, things like that. It's like, and then this Empress card is giving an environment for me. It's like your environment, your abundance, in whatever shape or form. I wish I wasn't blocking the light so much so you could just see. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, like your abundance, the things you manifest, the things you desire. I'm looking at her hair too. Your hair growth, your beauty, everything is just gonna flourish once you finally choose to expand beyond your comfort zone and become who you want to become. Look at you becoming the motherfucking Beyonce. The motherfucking Beyonce after you expand beyond the BS, and by expand, just, step out of your comfort zone and things. And yes, it's like a big, fat, juicy yes from the universe, clarified by the Queen of Swords. So it's like, this is it. Like, whatever you are thinking about, that decision is the answer for you. Like, that decision is what will bring you your fulfillment and your joy in this life. And you know it. You know it in your mind. The swords represents, thinking and communication and stuff. And the Queen of Swords, you see how she lives in the cold? Like, she's able to use her logic despite her surroundings. She's able to make good decisions for herself. This, with the yes, it's saying this is a good decision for you, but also that, you are the one in charge, first of all, of manifesting this, but at the same time, you are the only one able to carry out the vision. You are the sole caretaker and nurturer of this vision at 1818. And yeah, I think my last sentence really brought it home for me. You are the caretaker of this vision, because, it's not the King of Swords, like, the Queen of Swords is still a woman. It's still a nurturer, someone who has to grow something. And, she's not an earth queen or a water queen, so she's not growing something tangible. She's growing something in the mental realms. There is an idea that you want to grow, that you want to nurture, but it really takes you allowing yourself to endure some things, like letting go of the past, letting go of relationships, letting go of fears. So yes, all of these things being brought to the surface with this Scorpio full moon are really telling you, get it over with so you can get what the hell you want. That's basically what's going on here. I'll pull one of these babies just to tie it all together. Okay, we got Crystal Ascension. We are raised into a higher dimension. I don't know why I'm acting like what I was thinking about was church, when they all say something and they'll be like, because they because they've been talking for so long. Like, I am attuned, to the universal wisdom, and energy of the crystal kingdom, That's what it says. But yeah, that's what I'm used to from church. But yeah, so like, real talk though, real talk. Let's get real close in here. Doing all that and I forget my point. Let me look at it my damn self. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. Yes, yes, yes. Crystals are old as hell. Look how old crystals are. They're older than the forest. They're growing out of the water, showing that they have been here since one of the first substances has been here. That's why they have this aura of just pure unfuckwitableness. Look at that, just like crystals. Like, look at y'all. Y'all, I love y'all. Crystals, like, I can rant and rave about them all day because they're celebrities to me. But so crystals, yes, you are tuning into a frequency much larger than the one that you've been in. So, you know, Nova, not this time, not this time. Head out. I'm gonna need you to hit the door, sis. Because I love her, but she better listen to me. That's rude. But yeah, we're raising our vibrations. That probably was a synchronicity too. We're raising our vibrations and saying to lower dimensional behaviors. And not saying my daughter's lower dimensional, but you know, just things that we know in our heart are not good for us, we are no longer doing. And I honestly can go into a story about last night and how this would resonate with me, because last night, that's when this full moon effects really started hitting me. And I started thinking about the fact that I used to be a stripper, and like that was so like easy for me. And the reason I say easy is because basically, let me tell you the energy. I woke up in the middle of the night, spent all day trying to upload a tarot reading to motherfucking YouTube. It's about to be 2222. I did all of that, and like it took my whole day, I swear. And then I spent the rest of the day being a mom. I spent the rest of the day sober because I decided to take a break from smoking. I spent the rest of the day doing a lot of shit that wasn't a quick fix for me, you know? So what had happened was I ended up going to sleep, waiting for my hair to dry, had to sleep uncomfortably on my chin because I didn't want my fro to flatten. And so, what was I talking about? I got into so much that I forget. Okay, but yeah, so what I was thinking, I woke up after all of that, and in my brain I was like, what's the reward then? What is the reward for being a full-time mom who doesn't get to let out her sexual energy by dancing at a club and having money thrown at her? Because I was really like, damn, I'm sober. Damn, I'm waking up with all of this energy. I could just bounce my ass to some fucking music and get paid for it, and that would be so easy. But then I started allowing universal wisdom to come in, because that is, you know, the dimension I was in was lower than universal wisdom when I was there. Because even though I was wise, even though I came in with all the crystals and things, even though I came in with my cards and did readings at work, I still was having to deal with lower dimensional entities because I was in an environment where I cannot control the fact that there are other vibrations, you know, that aren't attuned to this. So I really had to sit with my own wisdom, with, you know, allow the universal wisdom to come through me. And it was basically telling me that, like, easy that comes with pain is not easy. It's survival. It's, you know, a quick fix. It's a lot of things but thrival. Thrival, is that a word? It's a lot of things except, you know, living in your truth and thriving and being high vibrational. So all of that to say that, like, what's going on here, what this card is talking about and what this full moon in Scorpio is bringing is ascension to higher dimensions. And we're going to look at this card because it's slipping. Ascension to higher dimensions that call us to endure things that help us to get past the blockages that stop us from being our next most higher self. This stop us from reaching our higher self and stop us from reaching these higher dimensions. And what is this card under here? Reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and unite all of humanity. Ooh, my hand's shaking. It's time to rejoin the world that you, okay, well, I said rejoin, so that must be like an effect of the retrograde. Like some of y'all, the lives that y'all really want are something that you reached for before and gave up on. You know, in my own case, I've been a tarot reader for years and years and years, and then I just reached out to the strip club because of survival mode reasons. Like, all right, well, this is easier. I can literally walk in this bitch and come out with multiple bills paid already. But is that my heart's calling? Do those people treat me with the most respect I deserve? No. So it's time to reach back out to the community that you desire and that you feel within your heart. You know, the ascended community for you, the community that, the soul family community. Okay, so that was super ghetto. Made me, you know, stop what I was doing. So now I don't have the other cards, but maybe it was synchronistic and meant to happen. Like, you know, like I was saying before, like maybe this was an energy that you started before but gave up on. And okay, really just drain my little energy out. That is the motherfucking reading. Hope it resonates with you people. Hope you know, have a good moon. I will. I'm gonna be resting. And I hope you just manifest the life that you deserve.